All right. I forgot what day it is. Could be day 4. Um, so today I just gave it a good wash, a scrub, and now I'm going to do now I'm working on the clay bar. So basically, clay bar, you can buy it anywhere. I mean, you can buy it on Amazon. They say you can use plumber's putty, but I seriously doubt it. Why do my neighbors have to play crappy music? Jesus. Okay, so it's just a little bit of dish soap and water, okay? And I just squirt it down. And you see the color, it's real bright, real sunny here. And then you just rub it. Just rub it back and forth. And you can feel the places that you haven't rubbed because there'll be friction on this clay bar. And you just rub it back and forth, different directions, whatever way you can do it. And it doesn't take real long. It's just, it's a step of working. And this is such a big car. Oh my gosh. It's going to take forever to wax, but... And then you can see, I don't know if the camera picks it up, but you'll see this brown stuff in there. That's all the crap that's in the paint that does not come off when you wash the car. It's just acid rain, who knows, mushrooms. So then after I clay bar the whole thing, then I can add the wax to it. It'll have a really good base. And all this work I'm doing, I do it to every used car that I buy. I don't buy them very often, but when I get one, I want to go through the whole thing so it's done, and then it's easy to maintain. Then next time you wash it a month later, it makes it that much easier to wash and dry it. If you don't, then it just, wow, doesn't even look like I washed it. It's all crappy looking. But anyway, so I'm just going to keep working. Okay, so now I'm at the point where I've done the clay bar to the entire car, including the windows. You can do the windows. You'd be surprised how much. And you just keep folding it, and then you get new clay, and you can see all the weird dirt and stuff that it's picked up. So now it feels somewhat smooth, but you can still see that it needs some wax. Yeah, I can see where it needs wax, mostly on the top. The top is the most important part. The sides always seem to survive the sun. So my next step is probably a cleaner wax. And it is, it is getting almost too hot for, so I've got some of this. I've got 2 things with that. I thought I had some, I can use that, it'll work. It's pretty clean now, the paint's pretty clean, and I'm just gonna use this cheap thing. I seem to wear out the, it's not a real aggressive thing, but I have these microfiber cloths that I'll wash them in the sink, after I use them, so I can use them over and over again. And I just put it on there like that and do the whole car. First I'll apply the wax with this, get it nice and wet. What's this? Cleaner wax. Yeah, I know I have to. There's some cleaner wax. It's already pretty clean, I mean, that clay bar takes everything off, especially on the windows, and it's just, God, it was a dirty car. It looked kind of clean, but it was dirty, especially the seals. All the black seals around the windows, everywhere, all the seals just leave all this black stuff on your hand and on the paint. So that needs to have some kind of, maybe some of the Aerospace 303 in there to preserve it, keep it going. Anyways, it's getting kind of hot to wax. What is it? Well, got 71 degrees. California, I know they still have 2 feet of snow somewhere, probably in Boston. But I don't know how you guys live with that stuff. I couldn't. I might wait till the afternoon when the sun's about over here. That way, these trees that I planted will shade the entire thing. Trying to wax in the sun it's so frustrating, because it just doesn't come out right. So that's what I'm going to do. I don't want to do a real aggressive, fast wheel on this thing, because it might just, I've been known to take clear coats off cars, waxing them too much, So I've learned my lesson, just enough just to protect it from the rain and the elements. And then after it's waxed, then I'll go through each wheel, paint every center cap silver again, or clean them up, see what I can do with those. And then the Aerospace 303 on the wheels with a brush, and that'll protect them really good. I lucked out that they put new tires on here a year ago, man, and these are 80,000 mile Michelins. Yeah. I thought for sure every used car I buy, I always budget, okay, I'm gonna have to spend between $400 and $800 on tires like this SL, Yokohamas, and God, I put 32, 33, 34, 35. I put 6,000 miles on the car in 8 years. End up having to put new tires on the cars that there's plenty of tread, but they start cracking, on the sidewalls. Anyways, until this afternoon. All right, so it's afternoon. Have a lot of interruptions. Because now I've got wax on everything except the front bumper. I'll just do that by hand. But I even did the windows, you could see. So the windows were just that dirt and stuff that wouldn't clean off. So this will come right off and reveal real nice shiny glass. Nothing will stick to it. Still got to fix that paint later, but I got everything here. It'll come out really nice when it's done. That machine really does help. I already did this side and took the wax off. It's fairly shiny on that side. Now to let it dry a little bit, let that stuff soak in. You can see it. It is on thick. That's what I want. See, I'm kind of cheating. This is a pretty hokey way of doing it, but it works, and you don't have to do a whole lot of work. Lazy waxer. You can use any, like cotton old t-shirts and stuff like that, put them on. Yeah. After a while, the rag will get loaded with all this wax. You can turn it over, but I just once it starts getting really hard to push with the machine, then I just go get another rag, get a clean one if I have any. There's so much junk. Where'd all this junk come from? Well, I don't have any more clean ones. Oh, you know what? you can use this. Just a rag. Old t-shirt. I save all my old t-shirts and instead of throwing them away, I just cut them up. Cut them up with scissors. Oh, yeah, rough. Oh, I did that one side. Check that out. Boom. It's real nice and smooth. Real nice and smooth. All right, I'm done waxing. The L thing really helps a lot. Takes 90% of the wax off. Who wants to do it by hand, right? That's like, what, Craftsman, 25 bucks. I don't think it's a random, no, it's not random, but it's cheap. It does the job. That's all you got. Yeah, so it's a shiny car now. Except for that debacle. I'll work on that, I don't know, maybe in the springtime when the temperatures are right for my compressor and the paint. I gotta mix the paint, 2-part paint and stuff. If I could do it indoors, it would be cool, but I'll just use a single stage because it dries in 15 minutes and then you don't get bugs landing. Look how nice these things came out. I mean, if you look at the beginning videos, man, those things were they were on the verge of nastiness. Got good, really good reflections. I could see wax on the window. Get that off. It'll all come off. Now there's this trim, and I don't know if that's plastic or metal. Let's see if I can find some kind of a magnet. Let's see what it's made out of. Oh, it's actual metal. It's not plastic. It's pretty. That's plastic. That's plastic. That's metal. That's metal. Something kind of metal. Yeah. What about the back? You think it's plastic or metal? I bet you if the front was plastic. Yeah, that's plastic too. Why would they do that? Plastic. So all this is plastic. That's plastic. The sides are metal. Yeah, metal. So on that stuff, it's not perfect because you can, I don't know if the camera picks it up or not, but it needs something, probably some mother's polish will finish those things off. Man, this thing is like presidential, right? So I figure it took me maybe about 2.5 hours. Better in the later afternoon, so the sun's not directly beating on it. It's easier to get the wax off. I used the machine, the Carnauba, and my magic rags. That's all I did. I didn't go out and spend, $500 on supplies. Yeah, you could do that, but you know what? This is not a multi-million-dollar Ferrari. This is just a Lincoln Town Car. Okay, on to the next thing is the wheels.